Mopar guy. I've been a Mopar guy since my folks bought a new one in 1965, and so I count myself as one of the originals. So it's a different breed. Chrysler people are also fanatics. Take this car, for instance. The man who had it couldn't sell it because he was advertising it as a factory 440 car. This car's a factory 383 car. He says, but it has a 440 in it. I said, yes, but you're advertising it as a factory car, and it didn't come that way. Chrysler people look at an advertisement like that and they wonder what else you're lying about. It's a strange breed. Talked to the guy today. I said, hey, anybody come up to you and tell you that you've got the wrong alternator in your car? He says, all the time. Chrysler people are fanatics. They know their product. You can't sneak them. You can't surprise them. And I think there's pride into that.
Good answer. Perfect answer.
Thank you.
Talk to me about Spring Fling. I mean, what is this? And, you know, can you paint me a picture of the event?
Well, Spring Fling, this is the 20th year of Spring Fling, and this is about my 8th year at Spring Fling. It is the largest Mopar show on the West Coast. You will find more Mopars here. Mopar, of course, is synonymous for the old phrase motor parts, which is the parts division of Chrysler. And you will find more of them gathered here than anywhere else.
From the beginning of that answer.
All right.
So paint me a picture of where are we?
These people go through.
Okay.
All right. This is the Spring Fling. This is the 20th anniversary of Spring Fling. It's about my 8th year coming here. This is the largest gathering of Mopars on the West Coast. Mopars comes from the word motor parts back from the 40s and the 50s, and eventually any Chrysler products, Chrysler, Plymouth, Dodge, DeSoto, today Jeep, and even the orphan AMC, when Chrysler bought them out, are known as Mopars. And this is the largest gathering you'll find of Mopars on the West Coast. On this particular show, which is a Saturday and Sunday show, you'll also find the biggest swap meet. If you're looking for parts, hoods, doors, motor pieces, trim pieces, you're going to find them here. There are people from all over the place. If you walk around, you'll see license plates from Arizona, Nevada. My son saw a couple from Florida. This is the place on the West Coast to come to. You can find bigger Mopar shows in places like Pennsylvania, among other places, but not on the West Coast. This is the place to be if you want to come to a Mopar show. The Saturday show is a fun show, a show and shine. People set their cars up and people come and look. The Sunday show is a judge show. That's where the real Mopar fanatics come, because they want to show their cars off. Everything had better work and it better be factory. You better tell them otherwise or you're not going to win that show. I've never had my car in that show.
Perfect. Talk about when you're driving this car and when you're not thinking about the gas being dumped out the back. I mean, what kind of emotion? I mean, the color. I mean, speak to me about just the things. When you look at this car, what do you see? How long it is? You know, just the body style. Talk about it.
The first thing people notice if you drive around in a 1970 Chrysler is the size. It's just huge. In fact, there's a website called Seabody Dry Dock, which plays a joke on the fact that everybody calls these things boats. That's the first thing that people notice when they see it. Pull into a car show and something like this, and the guy will say, man, does that car ever stop? That's the first thing you notice about them. What I like about them, I think they're beautiful. Not all Chryslers, of course, but I love the 69 and up body styles. And I would prefer a different color. The green that's on here was a factory Chrysler color, although this one was not made that way original. Some people just love it. My wife hates it. She's finally given me permission to paint a car. I can't believe it. Gotta wait till my daughter gets out of college, though.
Talk to me about maybe some of the special features. When you look at this car, what do you notice? Other than the size, I mean, like as far as like unique, if there's accessories or whatever has been put in.
When I look at a 70 Chrysler, there's really nothing special about a Newport. The Newport was the bottom line car. In fact, these were considered the economy car. But if I see something like a 7300 Hearst, which was a special equipped Chrysler designed by Hearst, it was a 300 model. It has a power bulge hood, which was made out of fiberglass. It has a fiberglass trunk. It has a...
That's fine. That's fine. I just wanted to do the... no, it's okay. It's here. I just didn't want
He has one, by the way.
Oh, but is it here?
No.
Yeah, because I want to just do stuff I can shoot.
It's getting painted. It's getting painted.
Okay. All right.
Tell me to shut up. I'm a preacher, man.
No.
He'll go on as long as your battery's
times
left.
growing up, I wanted to do that.
How much battery do you got?
Okay, engine specs.
Okay. car currently has a 440 cubic inch Chrysler motor in it. Factory, it was a 383. Both are big blocks. The Chrysler is a raised block. This car has a 440 in it because of an interesting history. The original owner of this car had a 66 Chrysler 300 that he didn't like because it had a 383. He went to a dealer in North Hollywood and he said, I'll buy this car if you get rid of that 383. So the 440 in here is from a 71. I have no idea where it is, but this motor is a 71 440 motor. This car bought new in August of 1971. It is the largest motor Chrysler ever built until they introduced the Viper motor, which is 488 cubic inches. But you cannot take anything off of this motor and put it on that Viper motor because the Viper motor is actually designed around Chrysler's small block motor, which was a 273, 318, 360 motor, which is not even made anymore now that I think about it. You can still buy them in aftermarket products and crate motors. But people look for Chryslers, the first thing they say is, does it have a Hemi? And when you say no, Chrysler's never came, Chrysler